I'm Greg Mack with the next edition of Signal Boost from the APS Office of Government Affairs. October 1st is looming. It's the end of fiscal year 2018 and the beginning of fiscal year 2019. That makes it the deadline for Congress to secure funding for the government through appropriations. The House and Senate have been working to conference the appropriations bills that each chamber has passed, negotiating the final form of the bills. I've told you in previous videos how these numbers are good news for science research and education. Thanks to all APS members who have spoken out about the importance of federal science funding this year, it's clearly been paying off. Congress has had a goal of passing all 12 appropriations bills before October 1st, but it looks like it won't get quite half of them. The House and Senate have been trying to package these bills in groups called minibuses. The first group to pass included 3: energy and water, military construction and veterans affairs, and the legislative branch. The Department of Energy is included in the energy and water appropriations, and the bill increases the DOE Office of Science by 5%. The next set of 2 bills bundled together are defense and labor, health and human services and education. Since it's now not looking likely for Congress to pass all the other bills by October 1st, they've added a continuing resolution to this bundle for the other 7 appropriations bills. That would extend current funding for the remaining parts of the government until December 7th. You'll notice that the Commerce, Justice, and Science Appropriations Bill would be part of that short-term solution, and that includes NSF and NIST. Congress will keep working to conference the bills, but they might not get passed until after November's election. Now, Congress has also been making progress on the National Quantum Initiative Act. As I mentioned last time, APS members have contributed significantly to what's in this legislation, including members of DQI, DAMOP, and the APS Education Policy Committee. The House has passed its bill, and the Senate has continued to work on its version. Specifically, the Senate Energy and Natural Resources Committee has been working on making DOE a part of the bill. See, in the House, NSF, NIST, and DOE are all considered in the same committee, the House Space, Science, and Technology Committee. In the Senate, NSF and NIST fall under the Commerce, Science, and Transportation Committee, and DOE is under Energy and Natural Resources. The original Senate bill was done in the Commerce, Science, and Transportation Committee. APS has endorsed the Senate bill, but is urging the Senate to include DOE. And you can help by speaking out along with those members of DQI, DAMOP, DMP, and DCMP who already have. By going to the link associated with this video, you can email your senators to ask them to co-sponsor the bill and ask that DOE be included. What else has been going on with physics advocacy? APS leadership has been going to the Hill to continue to talk about F1 student visas. You might remember that back in June, physics department chairs went to congressional offices to address the issue of making F1 student visas dual intent, meaning that international students could express interest in becoming citizens when they apply for one. Right now, policy states that international students on F1 visas have to go back to their country of origin within a certain short window of time after they graduate unless they secure a different kind of visa, likely through employment. The dual intent idea for F1 student visas does have bipartisan support in the Senate, and APS is working to raise awareness and support for this issue among key senators. Tune into the October edition of Signal Boost to find out what's next.